There's no reason. Give them.
Okay.
I will appreciate them.
I do appreciate them.
Oh, shut up. You can't even spell Pokemon.
I'm letting them appreciate.
Yeah,
value.
that's what you're doing.
I'm letting them.
That's what you're doing.
Increase.
You are so full of crap.
That was my whole plan. I need some.
Unless you have
retire.
unless you have a first edition Shadowless Charizard, there are cards that are worth a lot of money, but you're probably. I would be shocked if you were like really in the money.
Yeah,
but you could be. You definitely could be for sure.
Yeah. Oh well. I haven't seen them in so long. I'll have to look. But
yeah,
I had some really good basketball cards.
Yeah.
Really good ones.
Well,
that I remember as like a 9 or 10-year-old.
Let me tell you about cards.
Huh?
So in baseball, what they do is they do like this is how many cards out of this many, right? Okay. So there was an 11-year-old who just that mic looks so high.
Good. Oh, okay. I'm good. There we go. With it. Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing great.
All right. Fixing his mic. Oh, good. There's two of us that were not playing. Apparently, Bulbasaur's not playing.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. But no, so an 11-year-old pulled a 1 of 1. Okay. So it's the only card that exists of this card.
Oh, wow.
So it was of Skeen, he won the Cy Young this year and Rookie of the Year. And he plays for I believe the Pirates. So the Pirates came out and offered him season tickets for 30 years behind home plate. They offered him. What are you talking about? We're not going to surrender. He's not playing. Yeah, we're not going to surrender. What are you talking about? Jeez. So they offered him, for 30 years, season tickets.
Wow.
They offered him 2 signed team jerseys. They offered him a softball game at the park with whoever, celebrities. They offered him,
and he's 11.
They offered him live batting practice. They offered it. And all these things for this card. Because they think that this card is going to be worth like millions of dollars.
Right.
When he's like in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
It's a rookie signed card. 1 of 1. The only one that exists in the whole world. And it's like, I would be like, no, I want $20 million.
Right.
Like $20 million and it's yours.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I'm just going to keep it and I'll sell it for $20 million later.
Right. It's like, I have 20 mil.
Yeah, right, it's crazy. Like, I don't think all those perks are not, in my mind, worth the money value. Because, like, you could literally... That's life-changing.
Have to move.
Season tickets to...
It's not life-changing.
Is like, that's really cool, but...
Right.
I don't think that that's worth $2 million that you could probably get for it.
Right.
And if there's some like card collector that's like a Pittsburgh fan that's like really rich and can just drop that money on it, like, no way would I sell it for anything lower than like, just a disgusting amount of money. No way.
And this 11-year-old just
He opened a box. So
got it.
because this is how trading card games like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Uh-huh.
they're all retail. So like you buy a box, like you can see the boxes I have, right? Everyone has access to that box. They're all the same, and then they have obviously different cards in them, and there's chase cards that are, more valuable. So like I pulled a card that was I think it was a Solgaleo Lunala like team up card, and it's worth raw $120. So
Okay.
graded, it would be worth even more, right?
Uh-huh.
So the thing is so that's what you do. Like you get
a box.
a box, and that's how trading card games work. Now, baseball cards, though, they actually do two different things. So there's retail, which, you can get good cards, I guess, from it. But then they also have like the boxes so like Topps, right? They have a box that they sell to you that's like a booster box. So like it has a bunch of packs in it, and it costs like $300. But then they guarantee you a signed, jersey card. And so those cards are like, really expensive and like worth a lot of money, right? And so that's the value of those, those cards. No, buddy, you're gonna die. And you're gonna die too. That was really dumb on your part, doodah. I hope you die in a bath, doodah day. And I'm being super salty today. We don't actually condone violence. We love everybody. It's just a joke. It's not even like I think it's, totally not real. Don't freak out. But yeah, so that's kind of like that's the difference. And so baseball cards are a little different. So that's why like me and my friend, we're going to have to put in money every month to do this, because they, one of that premium collection that's right by your head, that was $120.
Right.
And so it's like a booster box is $130. So it's like you have to like spend money to do this hobby, and then you're actually like doing it more like a real investment, where it's like, yeah, you're expecting to make money in like trade shows. You're expecting to actually like have some kind of like real profit. And so whoops, wrong way. Save me. Save me, Claus. Oh, I need to save you. Okay. Oh, Venusaur, how do you jump that far? That is an absurd jump. Like, how do you guys think that that's a good idea, game developers? Why does the screen keep moving over to the left?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like, it keeps moving. I'm not touching the mouse.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, what's happening?
I can try to help.
Anyways.
Sorry. Okay. We're all okay. We're all calm.
Hit her! Oh.
Like, are you okay?
Do I sound
need to-
okay?
Do I need to I don't know. Put some padding on some walls so
Oh
that you
my
can throw the
gosh.
controller through it, or I don't know. So what kind of profit can you make? So you pay 130 for a box. You open it up, go through it, and you're like, oh, this card is worth 150.
Right. And so, well, and it's just like anything that's like memorabilia, right? It's like you got to figure out ways to get your hands on memorabilia that then you can sell for more later. So that's why it's still like a venture of like, it's still kind of like what we do, where it's like, it's a hobby still, where we are ourselves gonna like benefit from like getting cards ourselves that we are gonna keep, and then so we're going to benefit still that way ourselves. I hate you, Venusaur. And so otherwise you're gonna hate your life, because you're just gonna be like, well, I didn't make any money, and and it's like, yeah, you know, you're gonna do these trade shows, and
and you're gonna pay to
and
get
you're gonna
there.
pay, yeah, and like you're gonna have a table,
Get a hotel. You have to pay for the space.
right?
Have the table, and then you have to get people to come in and pay
Right,
for
and
what
like
you
want
have.
it and want to like trade your, because most of the time these conventions, they're actually doing like trades. So like other ways that you can make money is, I don't know that it's real, like saying like how do you make money, I don't know, like, because you make money from the stream, or it's just like us, it's like you make money from that, or you make money from like, you know, actually like, because they are investments, just like any, you know, memorabilia type thing is.
Right.
And so the way that you make money is like you keep the cards and then you sell them later for a better price. Like that is how you like do it, but it's not I don't know how we're going to necessarily build it out to like be exactly about making money all the time, because what we don't know, right? This is the underlier for us that we don't understand, is how many people actually go to a card game show to buy cards. Oh my gosh, how about you cry like a little baby, Mimikyu? How about that? How about you cry and say thanks everyone, thanks, I died, thanks. How about you do that? Gosh, little baby. Anywho,
And wasn't he the one that asked for the surrender?
no, he's just probably. He's like, oh, you guys didn't come and help me. Surrender. Like, shut up.
You're at level 11.
Like, shut your mouth.
Like, quit talking.
I don't care what you have to say, you little cretin.
Yeah, you're in the lead.
We're just doing stuff right now, okay? Stop worrying about it. How about stop putting yourself in a terrible position to lose? How about that? Yeah, he literally went in 1v5! And then he's saying thanks? Like a little... Oh my gosh. What a absolute jackwagon. Oh, thanks. 1v5. I think I can win 1v5. Dur. Oh my heck. Well, I hate everything. And he got Rayquaza. What a typical
Mimikyu did?
Yeah, what a typical game. What an absolute typical game. He complains the whole game. The rest of us actually try to play the right way. And then he comes in. I just took Rayquaza.
And then he's going to have the highest points in the whole team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that'll turn out. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Like, just chill out, right? Just chill out. I understand, like, you get mad. Like, I get it. I'm getting mad this whole time. Just chill out. If you play the game and you keep trying, the margins are super slim. Like, you're fine. Holy crap.
Quit talking.
Stop talking and just play. As you can see. Because so here's the thing, right? Mimikyu goes in 1v5 and dies. If I had followed him, right, I would have died. Right. So both of us are dead. Now it's 3v5 if I'm dead. And with that 3v5, they probably get wiped out and then they take Rayquaza and they win. So what do? You made a mistake, Mimikyu. You went in 1v5 and you got erased. So the rest of us we're just up and down the side. Okay, make sure I don't die. Make sure I don't die. I then pop my Unite move so that I can stay alive a little longer. And then because I stayed alive a little longer, he was able to come in and actually take Rayquaza. And then we win the game. Like, it is amazing. Like, it is absolutely amazing how idiotic some people are when playing a game. Like, you don't even have to have, like, you don't even necessarily have to be playing the best game of your life.
Right.
And you're still in it if you're just not such a baby.
So we have a new president.
Yes. Inauguration was yesterday. Hooray for us. He's done all these executive orders that I completely agree with.
Yep. And
the funny thing is like, I do believe in the whole like peacemaker thing. Like, I listen to a lot of people talk about like Piers Morgan and Jimmy Dore and Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro. So I listen to everyone. And like, there are people that are just little sniveling pieces of garbage. They really are. And hey, guess what? I need some some points too, dummy. How about you stop stealing them all? So your boy here can also evolve. Did you ever think about that? Holy crap. Shut up, Magikarp. And
get out of the way, you flopping fish.
But at the same time, it's like, I'm fine with that. And like, just describe what you want, what you think, and do it in a nice, kind way. You don't have to deride anyone. But honestly, after you've said like your piece, you also just have to be like, and I don't care if like you're upset. Like, I don't care. So like, you're upset that they're like, whatever policy it is, right? That a person can be upset about.
Right.
You just like, I think that this is the right thing to do, so we're gonna do it. Like, and that's that. Like, we don't care. We don't care beyond that. Like, you can think, feel whatever you want. Aha, you saved your life.
Yes, you did.
And this guy's gonna die.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Ouch.
But yeah, so it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you should be generous. And here's the thing, because I don't believe in like the way people talk to each other. I think it's terrible. I think like calling each other names and platitudes and all the different things that people do in debates to like, and they just, and they mock them and like, oh, like, you really think that? Right. And it's like, okay. This is why you just have to do what you know is right and not care at the end of the day, and just say, okay, like, this is what we're doing. This is what we think is the right thing to do. And because that's what we think is the right thing to do, we do it. And that's it.
Right.
And we don't care. We don't care at all about any one thing that someone else like wants to do to distract it. And if you believe in your system, you believe in your whatever it is, just go do it. And then the merits of whatever it is will go do it. And so like, if people want to call you names, you just And like that's the thing that's probably hard for maybe a leftist right now is like they lost.
Right.
And so because they lost, it's like it's hard for them. Like they're the ones I know I've got to do better of just not blindly rubbing my face into the bush and be like, hey, there's someone here.
I'll probably find out.
I'll find out by my death. And so it's like,
Yeah.
and you just got to move forward. And so, you know, and that would be hard for them because because they probably feel so bad that they lost, because they did.
Right.
And they lost in like really bad
badly.
fashion. And so it's just like, so they're probably feeling terrible about themselves.
Right.
And all we need to do is like, and when you're explaining these things, like you can call it, like I was listening to somebody today and he's just like, Trump is one of the worst human beings on the planet. It's like, okay, like, okay, like you say whatever you want.
Dude.
Like, okay, cool. Like saying that, like, I don't need to try and defend the stupidity of that, like childish argument. Like,
Right.
you know, we have real dictators. We have people that do this stuff. Like all you are is you're not anyone that's to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Like you just
What you're trying to do is earn a paycheck.
right, and you're just
You know?
yeah, like you're a TikTok warrior. Like you're not anyone of like real consequence or morals or anything. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I thought he was gonna lower level. Anywho, but yeah, so it's like, and you just move on. You just move on.
Yeah.
And you realize, and you just realize that like you're gonna win elections, you're gonna win the hearts of people, you're gonna stop whatever it is that you want to try and stop if what your plan is just has merits. And so
Right.
you don't need to worry about like what other people say or think. Because the merits of what you are as a person or who you are going to shine through. And funny thing enough is Trump is a perfect example of that. Like people hate him.
Right.
And then like all of a sudden like celebrities start like changing their tune.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, why is that happening? It's like, well, maybe like, hopefully it's like genuine, right?
Yeah.
Because it could be fake.
It could be fake.
Well, hopefully
Yeah.
it's genuine, you know, that it's like a real like, you know, come to Jesus kind of moment. And they're like,
Right.
you know what, I was wrong. And like, I want to work with him, even though I think he's like Anna Kasparian, I think does a good job of this.
Yes.
Like she doesn't like believe what any of those things. But what I will say to her in her benefit is it seems like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? We're just fodder. That was a terrible choice by all.
It seems like she is genuine in her beliefs and is willing to change.
Well, and is willing to
Her-
like even just like, okay, like like the Democrat Party is wrong about this, and
Yeah.
I, you know, or like, because honestly, it's like we talked
not
about.
everything is do or die.
The Democrat Party should literally never lose an election.
Right.
Like, if you're really the party of the workers, which is the majority of people,
Right.
you should never lose an election
Yeah.
because you already have such an easy like beginning point.
Right.
But because of how they went about it, and it's like, and that is the surgence of Trump, and they're realizing like, oh, maybe really the worker party or the party of the more centrist. In reality, the centrist party is perhaps the conservatives and the Republicans. And it's like, yeah,
Right.
and that when you come to that like realization or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I'm sorry, Gudra is absolutely absurd. That Pokemon literally took all 5 of us, and we still barely killed him. Holy crap, game designers! It moved to the left
It
again.
did again.
It moved to the left, Tyler.
Yeah.
Why is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't touch it.
It's a ghost.
That's annoying.
Yeah. You're telling me?
I've been trying to watch for it.
I don't know
see
what's
what's going on.
happening.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, okay. So he was called all sorts of names in the book. So Snoop Dogg, he performed
I know.
in his inauguration,
Right.
just yesterday, or the day before, something like that. But at one of the events, he went and performed.
Right.
But 8 years ago, 2016, like he was like, if anyone wants to perform this guy, I'm going to dox you or
Yeah.
whatever. He like threatened people.
Right.
Like, I really have to know who you are, and
Right.
it's like, who's the first one that's gonna do this? You know, and it's like, but Trump is willing to have him there.
Right.
Because I don't know if it's forgivenness. I doubt it, but useful,
Right.
you know. Oh, I thought you were gonna get it. Come on.
Oh. Okay, that's literally a stun. How does he work through the stun? How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, and I think I made a wrong play where I probably should have just been helping Metagross
Yeah.
attack. Maybe that would have been the right play when I was trying to like get back to base and get some health back. You know, we played this. I think we probably played overall better, but obviously, like at the end of the day, doesn't matter if you're playing maybe a little better or whatever it is. If you don't win it, you don't win.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's just the whole thing.
I mean,
Is you people are gonna come out of the woodwork and they're gonna they're gonna do what they need to do, like Mark Zuckerberg. Like,
Right.
guys, he obviously just goes where the wind takes him.
right. And Bezos.
Yeah. They're not
You see what Bezos'
they're not
girlfriend was
conservative.
wearing?
Yes.
Like, come on. Really? Here? Like, we've all seen the pictures
No.
of your everyday life, but
Have a
But-
little respect.
come on.
A little.
A t-shirt, just a white t-shirt. That's all you needed.
Yeah. Of course, like that's just the stick.
Yep.
Right?
He has to
Not
stay in character, I guess. You know? It's fine. It's fine. Richest man in the world, so it's a good example. Great.
well, that's kind of the point is the richest man in the world are terrible examples. Like they don't but that's
Yeah.
exactly the point too, is they don't have they're not really conservatives. But that's the thing is, like, who cares if they're a conservative?
Yeah,
Because like
exactly.
will
like,
you just get rid of DEI? Will you just start hiring people based on merit? Will you stop giving money to people that hate you? Will you close the border? All the things.
Yeah.
And if you do, great.
and it wasn't so much as like just progressing something or forcing an idea on people. It was really just return to 2008 standards.
Right.
2008, 2007. We know we can't play sports. Guys can't play sports with girls,
Right.
you know? And
Right. And that's
the
the
border,
thing is, like,
you need to be
we
come in the right way.
right. And the thing
all we
is
care about.
all this does is like embolden us to actually speak our mind on different things. And like,
Right.
because like we've sat here and like listened to the leftist forever talk about the things that they want. And it's like, you know what? We don't care about what you think.
Right. Or care that
And we are going to do what's right because we believe that it's right.
Yeah.
And,
And we-
that's that.
and we gave it a shot, like, you know. We let him give it a
Yeah, man,
shot.
you had 4 years
Yeah.
to prove everyone wrong. And guess what? You didn't.
Yeah. Like Bud Light was a disaster. Like that
All
was
of it was a disaster. Dylan Mulvaney, like all
yeah,
of it.
Yeah, the Dylan Mulvaney thing. It was like, oh, you gave it a
Leah
shot.
Thomas, and and that's
That
the
was a
thing
bad
is what's
idea.
so funny is then you had what happened is you went so far crazy that you pushed any of the people that would have actually like sat with you, you pushed them too far.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, come back to me when you're fine in the head. Like,
Right.
like I'm fine with Dylan Mulvaney living her life, his life, her life.
His life. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't change pronouns. Like
Yeah.
I refuse. Like
And it's-
I have no problem of like, okay, well I don't know what you're saying you are, and if you're saying you're a girl, okay, I'm fine with that. But like we know that Dylan Mulvaney is a biological man, and so
Yes.
I am not going to play this stupid game where I pretend like you are anything that you're not.
Right.
Like I'm
And
not
it's-
doing it.
And it just like we gave them 4 years.
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah, and when they, and here's the thing: whether or not you think the election was stolen,
Uh-huh.
that's fine. Like, believe what you want to believe. I really don't think there's really a problem with that either.
Right.
Come help me! Come help!
He was right next to
I'm
you.
right. I'm sitting right there. Go attack them with me. Oh my gosh, Tyler.
I'm pissed. Even I can't believe.
And you're just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, he didn't even go. He wasn't retreating. He wasn't going off somewhere else. He was just in that dome base thing,
Right.
just moving around, and he had full health, so he could have saved you.
Right.
Fine. I'm
Fine. I'm fine.
fine.
I'm fine.
What a jerk.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like, so wherever you think you are in that, like, in that realm, it doesn't even matter, because it's just like, we had 4 years of it. Like,
Right.
So whether you think it was stolen or not, it doesn't matter. 4 years transpired,
Yeah.
and
And you had
that's
it.
what happened.
Yeah. You had,
So
in the last 2 years, you had the Senate and Republic and the Congress.
right,
You
like
know,
you
the
had
whole
everything
thing.
that you needed. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Whoa. Wow.
Ugh.
You got out of there.
It-
Jeez,
like
man.
a boss.
You did.
You are who I hate.
Oh, go save him.
Screw him.
Mike, go save him.
Screw that guy. I hope you die.
Oh, darn it.
For not doing your job. Even in death, I kill people, and you in life are terrible, and now you're gonna die. Yeah, see?
Yep,
Dead. And you lost our goal zone. I hate you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Life goes on.
Yep. It's a good game.
Nah, it's not. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
3 million people play it every day.
That doesn't mean
Right.
anything. 3 million people also think that Joe Biden was a good president. Fair enough.
I love how he preemptively.
I know. I know.
Like a preemptive thing. Like as though, he so wants to. It's like a. Oh gosh. Like a self-proclaiming prophecy. You know?
And the thing is, it's like, why would you need to do that if there was nothing for them to, like, Because
Right.
people who are innocent don't need to have preemptive pardons.
Right.
And here's my problem. How do you pardon someone that hasn't been charged with anything yet?
Right.
Like,
I'm like,
you haven't been charged, so
and he's like, "Ha!
what
I
is
saved
what
these
is
guys from
what is
you."
that? What does that pardon actually mean? Like how? Like what does it mean?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so he's trying to, I think, my opinion, my accountant opinion here.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna die.
And hey, you made it! Look at that.
You need to heal me. That's your job. That's literally what he does. That's literally what he does in the game is heal. So I'm waiting for him to heal me so I can go kill that stupid tree monster, and he doesn't do it.
Wow, he is not good at this game. Sorry. That was pretty funny. Oh, poor Mike.
Just. Oh my gosh.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, he's trying. So he preemptively, like, pardons these people, and it's like, and Trump is like, I was in the middle of like writing my inauguration speech. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about Liz Cheney.
Right.
No matter how much they try to convince people that we care about Liz Cheney, we don't.
No.
Like
Like,
why would we charge her?
Like, what do we care about Liz Cheney for?
Yeah,
Like, we don't. We wouldn't even necessarily charge like Adam Schiff,
Right.
who really is a criminal,
right,
and we still would probably just like, oh, let's just move on,
right.
right? And,
And
it's
then-
like, so
Yeah.
what do you guys actually think in your brains?
It's like a microcosm of that is what he did with Snoop Dogg. Like, yeah, Snoop was vicious in 2016 toward him,
Right.
and now he's performing for him. So it's like,
Right.
why does he care about these? Why would he care about Liz Cheney? She's small potatoes. She practically lost. She practically helped Kamala Harris lose the election.
Yeah.
Like
right.
the last 2 months, she was trying to campaign for her.
When you get endorsements from people that like have no, like, why are you seeking endorsement from like the people that like you hate?
Right. And that the Republicans hate. Like, no one likes her.
Right.
Like, do you know how badly she lost her election in Wyoming? Like, Wyoming. You know?
Right.
Like, I'm not.
Don't
Not
start
saying anything
attacking
against
Rayquaza. We
Wyoming.
don't have the people to burn it down. That's not the right play. This is the right play, dummies. We need to win another battle. We need them to go in half-heartedly and win another battle. Oh, gosh. That was luck. Absolute luck.
Uh-huh.
Hope you guys all choke on your spit.
Oh, man.
Absolute luckiest. That was the luckiest game ever that I've ever won in this game ever. And like, that's the thing. The first thing we did was great. But then what we needed them to do is like, okay, we like pretend. So this is the strat. What you do is we score like I did, like I take that first goal, and then we just sit and we're like, okay, we just kind of start like poking at Rayquaza. So it makes them think that we're burning it down, right? So then the first guy that comes up, he runs in because he doesn't know that we're not really serious about taking him. So then we kill him. Then the next guy, because they all died at different like times. So like the first guy comes in and then it's 1v5. Next guy comes in, then it's 1v5. Next two come in, then it's 2v. Like that's what you do.
Right.
But like the way we did is like, well, we're just gonna burn down now. It's like, no, we ended up killing Darkrai way out of like left field. So we then had to walk back. So that's wasting time. And like Rayquaza gets stolen all the time. All the time. You've seen me do it.
Right.
And so it's like, no, you just like, that's not what you do. That's not how you do it.
Right. I'm just saying that Biden just was so wanting. He's just so needing the narrative to be that Trump is vengeful. So he like, here, I'll do this preemptive pardon. So maybe he'll do a hissy fit about who I pardoned.
Well, the funny thing is like he, you know, we talk in hyperbole and ad hominems all the time, like we just do as people. He might honestly go down as the worst president that's ever lived. Like that really might that might be true. Like I know that's like, it's always like, well, everyone says that about everyone, but it's like he really might. Like Jimmy Carter was terrible.
Yeah.
He was a terrible president.
Yeah.
Gave away the Panama Canal. Terrible economy. Like everything was terrible.
Yeah.
And most people didn't really like Obama, and he did things we didn't like. But then on the other side, it's like, well, you don't like things that they do. And it's like that. So all that just like goes back and forth, and it's like flipping a coin.
Right.
But like Biden did just horrendous things, like the Afghanistan withdrawal, the invasion at the border.
Right.
Like
he wouldn't do anything.
Not keeping women's spaces safe. Like that's the thing. And that's what we need to start doing. Like, you don't necessarily need to yell, you don't need to do that, but like you just need to be okay with the idea of like, yeah, we don't care what it is that you think or say, because I am not gonna let a grown man go into the same bathroom as my daughter. It will not happen, and I will cause an incident about it if I have to. And so the thing that's gonna happen now is like, now we have the backing of everyone now to like not have to feel bad about actually defending it. It's like all those people that just got commuted, because it's like, yeah, we all now realize that this was ridiculous and it never should have been this way. And so now that we do realize it, we're good with actually like, doing the right thing. Right. And so now we don't care what people say or do. Oh, Aegis Slash. Thank you for leaving me alone. And so now we need to, with boldness, and not with hate.
Right.
Not with yelling even. But just with boldness, we need to be like, yeah, like this is what we believe. This is how we believe it. And we don't care. Like if you get mad and scream and all these things, like that's what we don't even care about anymore. We're all about America first. And we are going to do it this way. Oh, I don't
like it reeks of such desperation of their narrative of a guy has to be right, but everything he's doing is not what their narrative is. Right. Like he's said a million times, the justice system, like I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it against anyone as long as they're being a good citizen. And also I don't care about retribution. I want America to be successful.
Yeah, like we just want the golden age of America. We don't actually care about any of that stuff. And that's the thing, is that's when like when people are arguing in bad faith, that they should just be ignored. So like Destiny, like he should just be ignored. Like he's nothing. He doesn't actually do or say or mean anything to us, and he shouldn't mean anything to anybody, because he is just a troll. who likes to do what he does. He doesn't care about the truth. He just likes to, he tries to just, you know, quote unquote, be right. You know what I mean? And it's never been about, never will be about actual like policies or doing the right thing for the right reasons.
Right.
That's just not.
Yeah.
That's just not part of it. And so because it's not, oh my gosh, Asia Slash, I hate you. Because that's not part of it, then we just let people be who they are and then just realize, yeah, we don't listen to those people.
Right.
Like we don't care. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to us what you think or what you do, Destiny, because you are so completely out of touch.
Yeah.
And we've learned our lesson now from this experience that, and the thing is it's nice because like we don't have to justify really anything that happened because we won. Like we won.
And
we won all the swing
soundly.
states. We won the popular vote. All the things.
Right. Oh. Ow.
You know, if we could evolve and actually like, you know, get the experience that we needed, because see, and this is what kills me too. So like if you're the jungle, okay, that means you need to help the lanes. Like that's your job. Okay.
Go back and forth, help.
If you're looking at our lane and you see, oh, they have a Blastoise that hasn't become Blastoise yet, and they have and they're losing to Mewtwo and Aegislash. You need to understand that you need to come help that lane. That's the lane you need to help. And instead, what they did is they lost bottom lane too, and now everything is out of whack because now we're all behind. And it's just like, or you could have done the right thing. Too. Stop being a butt. And that's why this game gets so frustrating, because it's like, do people just go on autopilot and they don't actually think like, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? Like, like what should I be doing and why should I be doing it? No, they just do things and they're just like, oh, this is what other people do.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not.
Like I need to get to
that's
this
not
spot.
correct. Like you need to, like that is not how you're supposed to think about it.
Right. But I really liked his speech yesterday.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
And so like Avery's paternal grandfather got commuted. So like we wanted to potentially go to Disney World, and we weren't going to be able to because he wasn't necessarily going to be able to leave the state. And now he can, and he can get his guns back, and he can do all the things.
Right.
So it's like it's like it's a big deal for us.
Right. Yeah. That's a really big deal. That's cool. So he went.
Well, he was there for January 6th. You know, and his whole thing, it's bogus. Like, it's just so he was there and he actually stopped people from fighting. Okay. But they said that he stole. And so this is how they said that he stole. So he went there's like these emergency pack things, and he took one because it was out, and he's like, oh, like maybe I need this. And then so he took it in the building, and then he placed it on another part of the building. Okay, so like he didn't even take it out of the building. You know what I'm saying? He just moved it from one spot to another, and they called that theft. They called that stealing. And so he went to jail for 30 days.
Are you serious?
Yes. That's the nonsense. So that's why, like, I don't care about what anyone's feelings are about some of these things. I'm just like, you guys have obviously lost the plot. You guys are obviously liars. And you deserve every little bit that is coming to you.
Right. Oh, you caught that Mewtwo. I was not expecting you to catch him.
I really hate that like his move allows him to. So that thing that I'm dropping down is my item, and it's called smoke screen. And what it does is supposed to slow you down. But like he's passing right through it, and it's not slowing him down because it's an ability of his. That's stupid. Like why? How does that make sense? There are things, Tyler, that you may have noticed that I particularly don't like about this game. Ugh.
Oh,
Good.
man.
2 of us are dead. Soon to be 3. Oh, good.
Oh boy. Oh.
I can only do so much, everybody. Holy crap. And this, our Buzzwall, just absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. He's supposed to be like one of the more like good characters like that carry us. Absolutely atrocious. Just pathetic.
Which one's Buzzwell?
He's the big bug guy who looks like he eats creatine for breakfast
That
every
one?
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got to
He's
like.
only a level 11? Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I know, right? Another like. Buzzwall. We need.
Clean up,
Amazing.
man.
Amazing. Amazing that Pikachu is still alive. Oh my gosh. I hate all of you. Oh my gosh. Tyler?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw.
Tyler.
I saw. I did see.